important to me to recognize and have a diverse cast of women and men of different ethnicities, because not all women face the same adversities. We all have some adversities in common, but I cannot claim to empathize exactly with everyone else. And that's okay. I think we need to recognize that someone like Malala, who fought for her life just so that she could have education as a woman, that's not something that I have had to face in my life. And so in order to have a full, inclusive discussion about gender issues, we need to be aware of the plights of those who are different than us. So I chose to include both men and women in this project because feminism, by definition, is the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. And I truly believe that men need to be as active as women in this pursuit, because until we learn to work together, we will fail to move forward. I definitely think that men are faced with gender issues as well. If society addresses how we bring up young boys, I think it's going to create a much healthier environment for girls as well. I think that we need to question our definition of masculinity as being assertive and non-emotional. If we can get to the root of why men bring women down, it's usually, I think, to defend their masculinity, applying the misconception that being a man is synonymous with being assertive and in control of one's emotions at all times. So I would like to start discussions about our preconceived notions of femininity and masculinity. How many of these subconscious ideas are innate to who we are, and how many of these are invented by people throughout society and throughout history for control, for different reasons? How can we reshape these views and be able to respond to one another in a healthier way? I had a couple of questions, one that was directly told to me and then one was told me through somebody else, and I think these people thought that I was going to be angered by these questions, but I was actually really excited by them. Originally, I had a young boy and a girl shattering the glass ceiling together, and it was brought to my attention that one of the dancers said that the barrier of the ceiling does not exist for men, so it's not theirs to shatter. And I thought that was brilliant because, one, it brought me closer to my vision, and two, that's exactly the type of discussion that I want to have. And we have to stop being afraid to ask those questions or to voice those opinions. Later, someone brought up the feeling that the video seems to be blaming men for women's problems. And I was glad he shared that feeling because I know that that's a common feeling that is held about feminism. And we need to realize that feminism should not be equated to man-hating. Women bring one another down as often as men bring women down. And while men are part of the problem and need to take responsibility for that, they shouldn't be unwelcomed in being a part of the solution. They should be welcome to come and join the discussion and say, I know that you can handle this on your own, but how can I, support you?